Hello, this is IK Tutors, and we are here to do a HESI question. We see here that we have a strange looking equation. It has all these dots in it. Well, dot formation, when you see these dots, these are known as proportion type question. These are proportion. Whenever you see this dot format here, it is proportion question. So we're going to put that on the top. Whoops. Proportion. Okay. So how do we solve proportion? Well, luckily for us, there's a three-step technique, which somebody has written over here on the right side. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this into action. First of all, let's demystify these four dots in the middle. They just mean equal to, okay? All right, so the first step in this is we're going to write equivalence, write what's called the equivalence of two fractions. That is, one fraction equals another fraction, right? Just like it sounds. All right, so where do we get our fractions from? Well, the four dots we know is just the equal sign. And this over here is one proportion, and this over here is the other one, right? So we're going to have to convert these ratio proportions to fractions. So how do we do that? Very simple. We have two numbers in a ratio and two numbers in a fraction. So the only thing we really need to know is which number goes on top. And for proportions, the number on the left always goes on top. So it's going to be 10 over 13, right? Same thing with the one on the other side. The number on the left goes on top. So it's going to be x over 104. All right? Okay, and there we have it. We completed writing the equivalence of two fractions. Just like I said, it's one fraction equals another. With proportions, however, one of the fractions is always going to have an x in either the top or the bottom, right? So this is a normal format for a proportion question. One fraction equals another, and one of the fractions has an x in either the top or bottom. So now let's go ahead and go do the next step in the procedure, which is we have to solve, right? And we have to solve an equation. We don't yet have an equation here. We have an equivalence, is a difference. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross multiply to get our equation. How do we do that? We simply multiply the tops and the bottoms, to get our equation. So we're going to multiply the x on the top with the 13 on the bottom, right? And we're going to get 13x equals the 10 on the top times the 104 on the bottom. So that's going to be 10 times 104, right? So that takes care of step two. We cross multiply the top and bottom. We got our equation. All right, the last step, step three, simplify and solve. We're going to do exactly that. So we have 13x equals 10 times 104 is 1,040. And now we're going to go ahead and simplify this. And how do we do that? We look at the variable side of the equal sign, and we see what operation's happening to our x, right? We see that we are multiplying our x by 13, so we're going to go ahead and do the opposite of that operation. We're going to divide by 13. And then we're going to do the same, because we have the equal sign, whatever operation we do on one side of the equal sign, we have to do the other side equal sign. So we're going to divide the other side of equal sign by 13 as well. And now we're going to simplify. 13x divided by 13 is 1x, which is just x because the 1 is invisible. And then 1040 divided by 13 is going to give us 80. And there we have it. 80 is our answer. And this is what we look for in the multiple choice option for this question. So if you guys have any questions about this, please go ahead and type your questions in the chat, and our assistants will help you, right? Um, or you can go to the St. Paul School of Nursing website and go to the Contact Us box and type your question in there regarding this. Just make sure you mention what question it is, right? It's you can say it's a ratio problem. You can even take a picture of it and upload it in the upload form. That's what it's there for. All right, on the website and send it and then with your question. All right, guys. So I hope this video helped. If it did, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing day.